Mark, I don't like your fact checkers on Facebook. Oh, don't worry. We outsourced that too. Not only did we not want to be the government of the world of almost 3 billion people on Facebook. No way. We outsourced the governance of the the teams that decide who to ban, who to censor on Facebook. We have a third party do that. So it's not me. It's not Mark Zuckerberg putting you in Facebook jail. It's this other group. Yeah, so it's not my fault. You can blame them. And fact checkers. We didn't hire the fact checkers. Some third parties did. And so they're supposed to do it correctly. And so, generally speaking, they try very hard to do it correctly with the people they hire to be a fact checker. And then when they decide what is a fact and what is not, and Joe Rogan was asking Mark, how do you decide? How does a fact checker decide what is a fact, what is not a fact? When you're going over a mountain of information about controversial political issues about anything, like, do I put this thing on my body? Or do I not put this thing on my body? Because you have these doctors that say, put it in your body. And then you have these other doctors that say, don't put it in my body. And you're going to say, well, you have to do it. And if you don't, you're crazy. Because these doctors say, you got to put it in your body. Even though in a year from now, they're going to say, don't do it. But we're not going to remember that. But what about these other doctors over here? These doctors say, do it. These doctors say, don't do it. So what does the fact checker say? Fact checkers say, these doctors are doctors. But what about these doctors over here? The fact checkers say, and the correct answer is, these doctors are not doctors. These doctors are doctors. These doctors are not doctors. These doctors are doctors. These doctors are not doctors. These doctors are doctors. These doctors are not doctors. Don't worry, everything we're saying is totally correct because it's independent, third party, decentralized fact checkers. That's right. So don't blame me, Mark Zuckerberg, okay, Joe Rogan? Okay? Joe freaking Rogan. Right. That's right. I have no responsibility. None of it's my fault. Even though I make some tough decisions like the angry emoticon. Yeah, that means if you click on that button, instead of liking a post on Facebook, don't like the post if you don't like the post. Can we get a dislike post? No. We're not gonna have a dislike button. We're gonna have a like button, heart button, a couple other emoticons, and an angry face emoticon. You click on the angry face, and it tells the Facebook AI to not recommend that post to others, or derank it. It goes down. It gets deranked. And that means less and less people see it in the news feeds, or they may see it eventually. Theoretically, it may be that it's on your news feed, but it's lower down. So you have to scroll down your news feed, and if you have a billion friends, it'll take you a billion years to get to it. So in a way, you'll never see it because by the time you get to it, there'll be new posts from your other friends that you gotta see. Oh, somebody's having a baby, and you want to see it. That was one of the examples. It's like, oh, somebody's having a baby. Oh, somebody else is having a baby. It's like somebody's birthday. Oh, I gotta see the latest photo and video from all my cool friends. Oh, there's a new update. Oh, wow, my friends are doing this. My friends are doing that. And it's like that's what people want to see. That's what people want to know about. And so it's like if you're deranked, that means you're down at the bottom, which means a lot of people are not going to see it, or nobody's going to see it. People like me will see it because I'm a crazy weirdo, because I don't really rely on my newsfeed. If I want to see something, I would just actually go to your Facebook account and then scroll down to see it. Or I might Google it or Facebook it. I'll use the search engine to find stuff, But a lot of people don't do that. A A lot of people are lazy and stuff. They don't really look for stuff. Oh man. Oh man. So, anyways, back to the conversation. It's like, hey, Mark, I don't like your fact checkers. Oh, don't worry. I'm a robot. I mean, I love karate. I love what is that thing? Skateboarding in the water? Oh yeah, I remember now. Surfing. I love surfing. So I'm not a robot. Stop the stupid conspiracy theories. You weird human people. You weird alien human white creatures and black creatures, not to be racist or anything. Wow. So I have nothing to do with the fact checkers. We have a third party. You know, we outsourced it just like we do with all the computers and stuff. You know, it's like we get the little kids to make our computers. Kids make our computers. We outsource the making cars, making computers to China. China. Don't worry, we have the best fact checkers in the world. The best. We have the best fact checkers in the world. The best. China. China. So I have no responsibility. It's not my fault. And don't worry, you can trust the people that are deciding who is a fact checker and who's not a fact checker. And when they decide what is a fact and what is not a fact, in a month from now, they'll totally contradict it by saying, oh, just kidding. Now this is a fact. And now that other thing is not a fact anymore. Because the science changed, even though science can't change. But it can, but it can't. You know what I'm saying?